We're back with Scott Wiener, our Pizza Talk man on the street, but also our host of Pizza Box of the Week with Scott Wiener. Scott, what kind of box do you have for us this week?
Well, I've noticed, Peter, that we've been doing mostly East Coast style pizza boxes. And I guess you could also say West Coast style pizza boxes. You know how the typical American pizza box opens up and the
Yep.
structure of the walls stays rigid,
Uh-huh.
right? Well, the box that I want to show you today is the Chicago Folder pizza box. Now, this is the artwork on this box. It's a generic stock print. There's nothing really that thrilling about what's going on the front, but it's
Uh-huh.
more about what's going on the inside. And that's that a Chicago style pizza box folds differently than the other pizza boxes of America.
Interesting.
It has these two
Leave it to
ears.
Chicago to come up with their own way of doing things, right?
Well, because you think about it, the Chicago deep dish pizza is so thick that if you were to open up a pizza box and try to extract a slice, you have to get over the wall.
That's
That's
right.
tough.
That's
So what
right.
about a box that has side flaps that when lifted, the structure of the box is zero. There's no more structure.
Breaks
Easy
down.
enough to lift out a slice.
Yes. So, yet another innovation. Is it now? Other than that, there's about the same amount of cardboard. It's just simply the way it's been folded and put together.
They do use a little bit more paper, so they will be a little bit more expensive because you have these side walls. And the
Yeah.
problem is when you cut pizza boxes, when you produce them 3 across or 5 across. So, each box has neighbor next to it that's like this. And
And
because of these
matches.
walls and because of these ears, you can't really fit the two right next to each other so
Yeah.
easily. So they take up a little bit more. There's more wasted paper.
You have to have some kind of a die cut to do that. But very clever, of course. And also, I think what you point out is very important is that a deep dish pie by nature is much heavier. It's really a pie. It's a pizza rustica. It's filled with lots of sauce and sausage and cheese. And so the box better be able to stand up to that.
Yeah, and this box is very rigid when it's closed. When it's opened, not rigid at all. And you have to lend it to the artwork for a second. I know we're talking about the tech today, but
Yeah.
the artwork, so beautifully generic. I love this.
Yeah.
Steaming pizza, a pizza chef, even the font for the word pizza, this bubbly font, love it.
It's like almost like its own emoji.
It is. It's like a little what do you call it? Like an avatar, like a social media avatar. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? This little guy in the middle of the circle. This is so classic and such a great reference. It tells you exactly what it is. You don't have to have a custom box everywhere you go. Nice generic stock box. I love
You
it.
kind of expect this guy on the cover, to almost turn and speak to you. It's like this little cartoon character who's going to say, "Hey, you got to try my pizza here."
It's a better made one than most. And we've talked about this. There's very rarely a signature of an artist on the box. So this is just out of nowhere, essentially, as far as we're concerned. But there is an artist, and I want to say much respect to you, whoever you are out there, for really a great pizza man pizza box image. Love it.
The unknown artist who has helped your company make a lot of money in creating a very clever, uniquely designed pizza box. So kudos all around.
Yeah. Good job to them.
Thank you, Scott.
Chicago
Thank you
Folder.
for bringing us yet another interesting pizza box and backstory on Pizza Box of the Week. We'll see you next week with yet another pizza box. Thanks.